The attack on the whistleblower is never wise. It's never lawful. It's never honorable. It's everything you said. It's a travesty. And I'm not going to call them whistleblowers.
They don't deserve whistleblower protection. Each and every one of them has a strange history, has, guess what, Russian connections.
They always do.
These are not, as we would consider them, whistleblowers, people who are alleging wrongdoing.
They weren't really whistleblowers at all. In fact, they weren't even credible witnesses.
2 or 3 people who are political operatives, but they're not whistleblowers. These guys are not whistleblowers, period.
Is a hard-working, patriotic person in the intelligence community who just wants to put the information out there.
The president to call into question the credibility of this whistleblower. They're referring to this whistleblower as the so-called whistleblower.
So-called whistleblower on the Biden family.
Welcome back to So-Called Whistleblower. From the so-called whistleblowers.
See, so-called whistleblowers.
So-called whistleblowers.
So-Called whistleblowers.
So-called whistleblower.
So-called whistleblower.
So-called whistleblowers.
Whistleblowers, that's what he's calling them.
Whistleblower. Quote-unquote whistleblowers. They're alleged IRS. Whistleblower.
The GOP is marketing as whistleblowers.
Quote-unquote whistleblowers.
Jim Jordan, who's the chair of the Oversight Committee, is lauding them as brave Americans.
Whistleblower, a true patriot coming forward with the allegations.
But that's why the whistleblower is a hero in many ways.
This whistleblower is a hero.
The whistleblower is a public servant.
And now,
To stay anonymous.
the heroism is being kind of thrust on this person.
We can't imply this person is partisan.
The person has been deemed credible and a patriot.
Great courage to do the right thing.
The whistleblower did was really patriotic.
This whistleblower was not alone spiritually. The best composed, best written, best documented such complaint I've ever seen.
Thank you, whistleblower. I consider your complaint to be credible and urgent.
Do what Donald Trump was doing in going after or targeting the people who helped this, I would say, very brave whistleblower. If you've got an allegation against the Biden family, then come on board, because you too can be their next whistleblower.
Hunter Biden's whistleblower. This whistleblower who is going to just tell us all the horrible things he'd been up to.
Reappropriating the term whistleblower after doing everything they could to injure the life of the actual whistleblower that led to Donald Trump's first impeachment. The actual whistleblower. The actual whistleblower.
On these goose chases by Jim Jordan after these supposed whistleblowers.
Been trying to undermine the institutions that holds the powerful accountable.
To try to come up with a whistleblower who is viable. A whistleblower who is viable. I hope there are more whistleblowers out there.
These folks are sophisticated people inside the White House.
I would say you're true patriots.
Patriotic and dedicated Americans that this country has.
This whistleblower, this is another human being. It is a terrifying prospect to go and try to sound an alarm about the most powerful person in the country. The major pillars that prop up the Republican fiction that President Joe Biden and his family are entangled in some sort of criminal enterprise. The first pillar, so